The Battle of Megalopolis, fought in 331 BCE, was a significant conflict in the history of Alexander the Great's empire, but it did not involve Alexander himself. Rather, it was fought by his successors, specifically by the Macedonian general and satrap Antipater, against the forces of the Spartan king Agis III. The battle took place near the city of Megalopolis in the Peloponnese region of Greece, and had far-reaching consequences for the balance of power in the Greek world after Alexander's death. Background: after Alexander the Great's death in 323 BCE, his vast empire was left without a clear successor, leading to a period of turmoil and civil war known as the Wars of the Diadochi. Several of Alexander's generals, known as the Diadochi, vied for control over various parts of the empire. In Greece, the power vacuum left by Alexander's death led to unrest, and many Greek city-states sought to regain their independence from Macedonian rule. Among the most notable of these movements was a revolt led by Agis III, the king of Sparta, who sought to expel Macedonian influence from Greece and restore Sparta's former power. Agis allied with other Greek cities dissatisfied with Macedonian control, including Athens, in an attempt to challenge the Macedonian hegemony. The battle, Antipater, the regent of Macedonia and one of Alexander's most trusted generals, was tasked with putting down the revolt. Despite the internal turmoil in the Macedonian Empire following Alexander's death, Antipater's experience and resources were pivotal in the conflict. Antipater led a sizable army, including both Macedonian and Greek mercenaries, to confront the rebel forces. The two armies met near Megalopolis, where the battle unfolded. Agis III and his allies had the advantage of local knowledge, and were hoping to rally support from other discontented Greek states. However, Antipater's forces were better organized, more experienced, and better equipped. The battle itself was a decisive victory for Antipater. His troops successfully defeated the Spartan-led alliance, and Agis III was killed in the fighting. The defeat crushed the hopes of Greek cities seeking to break free from Macedonian dominance, and the rebellion was effectively quelled. Antipater's victory solidified Macedonian control over Greece for the time being, and the Spartan threat to Macedonian rule was eliminated. Aftermath and significance. The Battle of Megalopolis had significant political and military consequences for Greece. It marked the end of Sparta's ambitions to regain its former power and independence after Alexander's death. The defeat of Agis III and his allies ensured that Macedonian influence would continue to dominate Greece for several more decades, despite the internal struggles of the Diadochi. For Antipater, the victory reinforced his position as one of the key figures in the Macedonian Empire and a prominent leader during the early years following Alexander's death. His control over Greece remained largely unchallenged, though the wars of the Diadochi would continue to rage for years as the empire fractured into competing factions. For the Greek states, the battle was another chapter in their ongoing struggle for autonomy in the face of Macedonian hegemony. The battle highlighted the shifting power dynamics in the Greek world after Alexander's death, as Macedonian generals and successors struggled to maintain control over the territories they had once shared with their master. Conclusion: although the Battle of Megalopolis was fought after Alexander the Great's death, it remains a pivotal moment in the aftermath of his empire's fragmentation. The victory by Antipater not only suppressed Spartan ambitions, but also reinforced Macedonian dominance over Greece during a time of significant political upheaval. While Alexander himself was not involved in this battle, its outcome had a lasting impact on the legacy of his empire and the ongoing struggles for power among his successors.